Y'all, welcome back to another episode of The Process. Thank you for tuning back in with us for another great episode talking about lifting others up. You know what I'm saying? But it's your boy, Raymond Harper. I got always with me my brother from another mother, top notch, king of Fort Worth. All the list goes on and on and on and on and on. My brother Malcolm Moore is with us today, man.
What's happening? What the business is, man? Like I said, my Ken John Hoon, my left that don't know what my right is. You didn't want to say what's happening with you. Man,
every time I try to say something like profound or cool, you always come behind me and just outdo me. I don't even know how you said that one. That was impressive. But hey, yo, we got another great episode, man. The goal for this episode, man, is really to talk about lifting each other up. So even with this part of the episode of the timeline with this season, we're gonna be talking about another great friend of ours, a brother from another mother. Fun fact, a neighbor, one house over type sense. My boy Teque.
That Oak Cliff native.
Talk about the boy Teque himself. You don't know who Teque the real is, man. Hey, after the episode, go ahead and type that in. We'll give you the instructions in the description below. But hey, we're gonna be talking about his music right now, bro. Fact. So, you know, you've been like how he's been around for me. Mm-hmm. You've been around for his journey.
Factual.
So to let the people know, man, like, what do you think about Teque's music career where it is now? What do you think the potential of where it's going and how far he came? All of it, man.
Man, look, this how we're gonna start off with Teque. First and foremost, like I said, if y'all, like he said before, if y'all don't know him, like I said, y'all go check him out. Like I said, check him out on his Instagram, check him out on YouTube. Like I said, he's out on all the platforms. From my experience with Teque, he done came a long way. Like, realistically, like, he done came a mighty long way. And the reason why I say that, because like I said, we talking about Teque that used to be shy whenever it came to the music, with the music process. Like, we talking about, like, he would mess around, get in the studio, and he would just, like, he would know what he want to say, but like I said, he ain't know how to actually express it, where he could mess around and get that potential out of him. So with that being said, like I said, he elevated to higher heights. It's just one of them things. It's just like I said, it's a him thing. It's him versus himself when it came down to the music thing. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that.
So when it came down to it, just like, you know, he talks actually, like he has stuff to talk about. He has that pain that he feel inside. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't realize that. People don't give him the recognition. They don't give him his flowers, because it's just like he don't. It's like he'll start it up. He'll start up his music thing. Yeah. But then as it goes on, like, he'll mess around and just go cold turkey. Then he'll come back in with both feet, and it's just like, you have to stay consistent. That's what I really feel like. You have to stay consistent if you're gonna be in this music industry.
Facts. Most definitely.
Especially, like I said, with him being an R&B rapper. Like, once you find your tone, then that's when it comes down to the point where it's like, all right, this is what I'm gonna do from here on out, and let's keep it pushing. Like I said, now, granted, as years go on, like I said, could he mess around and be in different genres and whatnot? He can. Because like I said, at the end of the day, anybody can. Like I said, you just gotta really have the right people. You gotta have the right team behind you to mess around and push that to where it's like, all right, he got something going.
Yeah.
But once again, like I said, you gotta find your own voice before you can do anything.
Man,
you gotta build your own foundation before you can build that house. So with that being said,
paint the picture, my brother.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying,
the foundation, then you gotta build the house.
That's what I'm saying. Cause like I said, without the utensils, like, you gotta get everything in order. You gotta get everything together. And by all means, like I said, he got it. He does have it, but it's just like, it's a mind thing. It's a mind game. Like, at the end of the day, it's like, it seems like the only time he mess around and really push something out is whenever he's going through that hurt right then and there. But at the end of the day, like I said, you gotta mess around everything. Like, you have a picture to paint. At the end of the day, from the time from when you was young all the way to you being a grown man now. Yeah. Like I said, mind you, granted, like I said, you see what he doing right now. Like I said, he out there in Oklahoma making a career out of himself.
Back.
So therefore, like I said, that's more things that he can talk about. But the thing is, like I said, he got to look in the realization that, like, you can't mess around and whatever you feeling right there at the moment, that's when you want to mess around and explode out. Like, it doesn't work like that. Like, you gotta really break everything down the way you need to in order to see success.
Right.
But it's just one of them things. Like I said, he got the potential. I give him all the praise in the world, but it's just like he has to shape himself up. He got to mold himself together in order to mess around and get where he knows where he could get at. You know what I'm saying?
Man, yeah. And that's what I like about what we're doing. About like you must say the importance of lifting others up, because you know everybody talking about Drake.
Yeah.
Everybody talking about these A-class celebrities, and like so they can make a song reaction videos. You know what I'm saying? And so even this platform is to not even just to point y'all to dope artists.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Why not start with the people that we know? And like I love how you mentioned he doesn't get the recognition that he deserves, because at least in front of my peers, he actually started a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, he asked for help, but ain't no shame in asking for help.
Exactly.
You know, he has a community of people that care about him. So even like y'all, I remember when he was at Kimball High School in the Cliff, you know, and he dropped his first single, and even though like number one, the song did decent.
Yeah.
Like, especially for the first song, it did really decent. But even most importantly, though, it inspired people. Like he was talking about how, and I even seen it. Like people in his class started like working on their creative arts, or hey, I have this skill, I have this talent that I was afraid to use, but now I see someone of my peers using their talents. I can do it too. You know what I'm saying? And so it's real cool seeing how. And then he even did a listening party.
Yeah.
For one of his projects that never came out. Dropped the project, bro. Just dropped the project. But he did a listening party. You know what I'm saying? And at least at that time around, the people I was around and circled myself around, you're the first one to do it.
Yeah.
So it's like the mindset, like you said, bro. I think it's really important. Of just even encouraging you, TK, but even those that are listening, bro. Like, again, you gotta lift up your peers. Cause a lot of people won't toot their own horn, and that's good. That's a state of humility. But hey, I'm gonna give you your flowers while you're here.
Yep.
Type sense, and recognizing that even if in the society or where you're a known name, it's like no. But if your music is inspiring people, if your music is speaking to people and they're able to relate to it, I mean, isn't that success?
It is.
I mean, I don't know what else is.
It is. Like I said,
money nice with it, but people matter more than dollar signs.
Exactly.
So.
Exactly. And like I said, that's another thing that I feel like he can handle pretty decently is the fact that like criticism. Because like I said, it came down to one point. I remember there was like some years back. I want to say there was like either between it was 2018 or 2019. It was before the pandemic happened, and he called me. It was one night he called me and he asked me. He was like, "Bro, could you mess around and be my manager?" And like I said, at the end of the day, I told him straight up, I'm like, "Bro, if I manage you, like I said, I'm breaking down you every day. Like I'm giving you hard love and everything like that. I'm gonna tell you what it is. I'm gonna tell you like, look here, don't waste my time." That I had to tell him that straight up. I like, do not waste my time, bro. Because like I said, at the end of the day, I know you. I know where you can mess around and get to. But at the same time, like I said, you have to do it for yourself first. If you can't do it for yourself, then like I said, why am I? Like I said, time is precious. Energy, you can just like they do time. Like I said, you can't get that energy back. You know what I'm saying? So it's like at the end of the day, like if you really committed to this, let's make it happen. But if you're not, then like I said, go back to the drawing board. Figure out what you need to do, and then like I said, if you still want me to be a manager later on down the line, then like I said, bring that proposal back to me. Then I can reconsider. But till then, like I said, you have to want it for yourself. I can't do it for you.
No, you can't.
Cause like I said, at the end of the day, I don't know everything that you've been through. I'm outside looking in. So therefore, it's like you know, you the one who expressing all this to the people. You the one who's bringing all the information to the people. You the one that's basically saying eye to eye. Because like I said, other people that's listening to you can mess around and see where you coming from. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, come on, bro. Like at this point, do we got it now? Yeah. It's just like I said, that's another thing that comes along with it. Like I said, ego situations.
Yeah.
If he could get that ego thing down and like I said, not just explode once stuff happens, he can make it.
That's good.
He can make it for sure. But with that being said, like I said, with the experience that I done had with him, you tell me what your experience with him. Like what collab? What was your favorite collab?
Man.
Or like I said, how just give us the whole process from the rundown. Better yet, start from when y'all decided when he came to you like, hey bro, I want to do music. How did that go? Start from that day and then lead up to the point where, like I said, you can mess around, pick out your favorite collab with him.
Bro, bullet points, man. I'll never forget. Like I said, I was just writing music. No one knew I was writing it. And it was like probably 2 years into our friendship. Like we're probably, I was probably a freshman, maybe. And I pretty much, he caught me writing something, and that's when he let me know, like, hey, bro, I like music too. Hey, he brought me something he was writing in his phone notes, and I'm like, bro, what? So you already know we had that iPad, the app GarageBand, no mic, we speaking to the iPad, trying to make songs and stuff. And one thing I just always appreciated about Teque was that he actually gave me a chance. So even when it came to producing or when it came to even writing and stuff, like he was someone that like really real deal believed in like my creativity, my beats, my like all of that. And so I know when we first started off, we made this one song called "Don't Drop Me." Fun song to make. It was real fun because the way if you ain't been in the studio with Teque, if you in the studio, it's similar to us. It's like, hey, I want you to be like, hey, you in the room, be my ad-libs. If you in the room, hey, I want you to say something on the track. Like, he's very good at bringing everybody in. And so, Don't Drop Me was a fun experience. That was his first single. And it was just cool seeing him come to life with it. But then again, also like, giving me the respect. You know, sometimes when your friends or family, they try to belittle, oh, you got your little gig, or you do that little music thing. He was someone that, like, his friends would come up to me like, hey, I heard that you're his producer. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, and I don't even try to belittle myself. Like, well, you know, I just work on the beats. But it's like, no, that's a producer. You know what I'm saying? Like, he will always give me that respect. Like, oh, yeah, this is my producer, man. This is when I have me make the music. And so, that was one of my favorite collabs. I love the song Plastic that we made, that I'm featured in as well. That was just a great song too, because I would say starting off, I did a lot of the writing, in a sense. So it was like, he would make it, like we'll be freestyling, he'll make a catchy hook, and I'll make the person like sing this, and I'll work on like, hey, sing like this, or like this like that, or say like this. And so that's how Don't Drop Me was. But when we came to Plastic, it was a lot of him. So you started, like you said, so you started seeing more Teque style, like, okay, we do sound different. Oh, okay, I see your bar. Okay, this is cool. And then my verse on that, I think, is one of my favorite verses I ever made. Like, I love that song. But lastly, y'all, the realest one. Now I see your pain, because you're talking about this mental state. But my song, there's a song that he has not dropped, y'all. And it's called I Can't Save You. And the reason why I love that song the most is because I was there when the situation happened where he was attracted to this young lady, and he could tell that she was in turmoil. Like he could tell that she was struggling with herself and just the way she was acting, everything like that. And it was like he was attracted to her. He was darn near basically falling for her, but he recognized that she didn't want help. So it was just like the realization, I can't save you. Even if I want to, I can't save you. And I remember when he said the phrase, he said, bro, I'm gonna make a song about it. Legit 2 weeks later, he called me and said, I got the song. I already had a beat ready, and I mean, singing wise, it was cool, but that was like the first one where I didn't have like my hands on it. So it was like I was able to hear Teque, and they go to say like, bro, I'm a fan. Yeah. This song right here, bro, like, hey, I'm a fan. When is it gonna drop? Yeah. Type of. And so even from now, bro, like even for the music he's working on now, especially since he's been in Oklahoma, he'll let me hear a couple of things that he's just working on, like different snippets, and it's just cool. Singing like, bro, I remember when it was like, I would hear your music like, dang, I wrote that. Now I hear your stuff and I'm like, you came up with that? Yeah. That's your bar? Yeah. Dang, bro, that's kind of dope. Yeah. If you don't release it, I will release it, man. You know what I'm saying? So, so that's my favorite collaboration. It's really just a whole journey, because someone like, again, he never belittled me. He never talked down on my music. He's a fan of my music. I'm a fan of his music. There's songs that I want to remix. There's songs that he wants to remix. Like, it's all love the whole process. So when you have someone like that, man, every collaboration, every song, every studio session is just like, we hanging out, basically. Now, at first I have to get on him. I'm like, hey, we're in the studio time. We got to stop talking, get to work. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because we are good friends. But besides that, man, like, yeah, his journey is just really my favorite people to work with.
I feel that. So, with that being said, because like I said, he has to come back to Texas. He got to come back to the clip. So despite of your busy schedule and what you have going on throughout your life, Do you feel like y'all gonna have anything in the future to collab with again? Is there any albums, singles? What you got, man? Let the people know what we need, man.
Bro, the funny thing about it, he almost made the project. He almost made the project, but the man's Oklahoma. He's doing it. He's trying to be a chef for y'all, so he got called to school.
Shout out to him. Like I said, he already got that trade in. So like I said, it's just a process now.
But we always talk about making music back together, man. I think the part that's encouraging is like, we're both in the state right now of like, cause everything that we're saying, when you watch this video, I already know Teque gonna be like, they ain't lying. Like, so we're basically in the same spot. We're both working on moving our stuff out the way and doing the thing that we love, and so it's gonna be cool. So to answer your question, the easy way, yes, I already know for a fact. Like there's been talks of a collab project. There's been talks of features on both ends and music videos and different things. I think right now though, with me in my journey of trying to come back to the forefront, doing the gift that God has given me, even if it means an audience or no audience, you know. I know I gotta walk this path a little bit longer to make more consistency in myself before I add someone into it. It is the same thing for him. I'm like, bro, you got a whole project that you gotta be worried about. Like you got a vault that you can be releasing. You got singles that you should be dropping since I love you as my friend. Like get your traction going, and we gonna meet somewhere. You gonna have your fan base. I'm gonna have my experience. You gonna have your experience. And when we get in the studio, it's gonna be something crucial.
Hey man, we love to hear it, man. We love to hear it.
Yes,
so look, with that being said, cause like I said, now we finna put y'all in the fire now. So you said it's gonna be in the future.
Yeah.
We in 2023 right now. We need a anticipated date around like a good time frame on when you could, just the very first thing that could happen between y'all two.
Man, I won't be surprised. I will not be surprised if it's at the end of this year. Definitely 2024. Easy. Especially with him coming back to Texas supposedly next week. Well, I mean, for y'all won't be next week, but
yeah.
He might be coming home real soon. So, what's it called? With him coming back home real soon, I won't be surprised if it's the end of this year, because while he's been gone, we always been having like, hey bro, I got this song type, I got this song I want you to feature in. So I feel like we just gonna have the time to lock in.
Really? Hey, y'all heard it here first, folks. Like I said, with that being said, he said by the end of this year.
I did.
So
hold me accountable. Leave me
exactly. Hold that man accountable, because if you don't, hey, you already know what we gotta do. You know what we gotta do. You know what we gotta do.
We do. I do.
So therefore, like I said, hey, don't make me have to come forward and come all the way out.
Never that. Okay. I would say never that, but I don't want that. I don't want that. I'll be real. I don't.
Smooth business.
Like I said, big accountability, man. So that's my last encouragement to y'all, man. Like you see the energy he giving to me and to Teque, man. That's what you need in your corner, bro. You need people that's gonna not only hold you accountable, because it's not like he's getting any game for this. He just wants to see his brother succeed, man. Get people like that.
Facts.
I'm telling you, it makes the journey so much better and enjoyable. You ain't even gonna worry about the destination. You're just gonna be excited to do the journey, man. I'm glad I get to do this with you.
Man, no, real talk. Like I said, it works out perfectly, especially the main message for this episode, like I said, lifting others up. Like I said, you be surprised throughout life how much you mean to somebody. Just talking to somebody, like I said, even if it's small talk or if it goes into real deep in depth, like having hours conversation. At the end of the day, like I said, you took the time, the initiative to talk to that person throughout your busy day, just to lift them up, just let them know that you on their mind. Like I said, with that being said, like I said, man, that's a little. We don't have. It's not no degrees when it comes to lifting people up. Right. At the end of the day, like I said, when it comes to lifting, that's all it takes. Words of affirmation is the best joy when it comes to lifting people up. That's why, like I said, I'm so strong behind it. Like I said, that's why, despite, like, with me, like, I know, despite when I'm always on the move and everything, like, when I get that time to really just sit down and just go through and, like, hit people up, I make sure I can do that, because I don't know when the next time I'll be able to do it.
That's true.
You dig what I'm saying? So it's just, like, one of the things, man, just, when you out here, bro, like I said, just really check on your people. Really check on your people, because, like I said, you only get so much time in a day. Yeah. And when you do that, like I said, you never know what can happen. Just within a snap of a finger, something happens.
Right.
And then you gonna, like I said, you gonna get back to thinking like, dang, I should have messed around, checked in, or I should have did this, I should have did that. Man, like I said, just make it a habit. When you got the time and you have the energy to do it, just do it. Because like I said, otherwise, like I said, you see what we got going on right here. Like I said, we ain't doing it just for us. Like I said, we trying to build a community to let y'all know that, like I said, y'all are not alone.
Sure.
Y'all not alone. Like I said, this I'm talking about. Like I said, this been a brotherhood for 10 plus years, and we still got more to come. Like I said, he already know how to come behind him, along with everybody else. Like I said, they like, man, if I put you in the corner, like I said, even if I don't know you, like I said, I'll still mess around and reach out and make something shake with you. Like I said, at the end of the day, I never know what I can miss out on if I don't mess around and get to know. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, like I say, I appreciate all the people that you done brought into my life and vice versa, because it's just like, even now people look at me like as if like they've been knowing you as long as they've been knowing you. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I do appreciate everything, but I mean, bro, like I said, you got any more remorse? You got anything?
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you about. I can't come behind that. So you already know what to do. Remember, when y'all watch the process, when y'all watch this podcast, we ain't gonna really tell you anything new. You already know what you gotta do. We just giving you a friendly reminder. So thank you for watching this episode. My name is Raymond Harper. I got my boy Malcolm Morris. Make sure that you subscribe, like the video, leave a comment, share it on Facebook. I'm always give you a different outlet every time. Share it on Facebook. Let your auntie and your uncle see it. You know what I'm saying? They might need some wisdom too. So with that being said, we love y'all, and don't forget, I gotta promote the music every time. So today, go listen to Teque, Teque, song Plastic, featuring myself, everywhere on all platforms. And until next time, enjoy your process.